Hey. Hi, everybody. How you doing? We are back for the final hour of today's trading here for Tuesday, February the 8th, 2022. The Dow is up 230 points, which sounds great. One problem was that we were up 350 or something like that. We were up quite a bit more than that. The Dow right now is at 35,315. The high was 35,464. So that's 100 and about 50 points higher. So we were at 370, 375 for the high, 375 points. That was given up. That high was achieved originally around 12:30. Then it backed off a bit. Then around 2 o'clock this afternoon, the market hit the high and began a quick fall. And it is still under some pressure. Right now, up 223, still a good day. But this pattern of late in the day selling has been a habit lately. And now we want to see this last hour because in the last couple of trading sessions, the last hours have been awful, just awful for the markets. And we're going to find out just how this market wants to react. We're up 219 on the Dow. We're up 14 on the S&P 500 and up 86 on NASDAQ. The bad news is that we're not going anywhere in a major way. We're only up 2/3 of a point for the Dow, 1/3 of a point for S&P, and we're up 0.6 on NASDAQ. So none of these indexes are having a phenomenally good day. The Russell 2000 is up 1 percentage point. It's up 20.5. And the VIX is down 0.61 of a point. This is not what we call a serious conviction here. Peloton got as high as $40.35, just around 12:45 today, and it has been a slow grind back to 37.23, and that's still a 748 gain. That's nothing wrong with that. Yesterday the stock was at 30 from 25 to 30. Now it's at 37. So the stock has had a good couple of days here, considering, the drop off it had. You could have had this thing as low as 23.27, I think, on Friday. Or yesterday morning, I suppose, I guess. Well, let's see. No, Friday. Yeah, you could have bought it as low as 23 something. It's now $37. Heck, even a week ago it was only 27. So it has really had a run. And the last time this stock saw these prices, heck, this is more than a month ago. Let me go back. I just looked at a month. I thought it was a month ago. No, I'm wrong. It hasn't been here since approximately December the 20th or 22nd or something like that. So it's been a while. Scott, thanks, buddy, for the PayPal donation. Thank you, Scott. Just saw that pop in. So Christmas time was the last time the shares were in this neighborhood, and they have been obviously under pressure since, down to $23. So here we are on Peloton. Volume is 200 plus million. Total outstanding shares 301 million. So you can see the turnover is phenomenal today. Tons of speculation as to what's going to happen. John Foley is out. Well, we're going to see how this plays itself out. I have a feeling, though, that the hard work now begins, and the layoffs have to happen, and the sad goodbyes, and a total redesign of the company is underway. And the ultimate question is, well, with all of that, is that going to be enough to keep the stock in a $35, $40 neighborhood, or are we going to see an accelerated possibility of takeover rumors that will come our way, that we'll hear about? Could they really start to dominate quickly? Is the company, in theory, already being approached, quietly? Have a board of directors or some of them getting phone calls, and people are testing the waters, checking the temperature. I don't know. This new CEO, all new CEOs coming in got to have some time to kind of figure out what's going on with the deal here. But oh boy, this is one hell of a job that's been put on the back of the new CEO. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Thank you all for popping in through here. We've been, like I say, watching a lot of activity here. We're up 245 on the Dow right now. The Rocket Lab shares are up 33 cents to 990. They popped up today um, from their opening range of 938. They went right up to about $10 a share, or close to $10 a share, and held the 990 level for quite a while. And they did pop to 1005 for a brief moment, and now we're at 990. But we are not giving up this high ground. It's like a new plateau here. It's kind of holding it. 1.3 million volume. Good to see Rocket Lab holding close to 10. Would be nice to see it break 10, but it's got to kind of get comfortable here, I suppose. SoFi is 1191 right now, up 19 cents. The low is 1153. The high 1210. So we've only had a 57-cent range. The low was hit right around 10 o'clock this morning. That was just in the first half hour trading. And the high was at around 1 o'clock today. That was 1210. And we're now 1191. We've given up 19, 20 cents from the highs. Couldn't hold the 12 mark. And here we are now, 1189, 27.2 million. And that is getting quieter. This stock is getting quieter and quieter and quieter. We were doing 50 to 70 million shares a day in the last 2 weeks. Every day, 50, 70 million. Today, I don't know if we'll hit 35 million shares. And that's a sign of a lack of paper coming in, perhaps at desperate prices, but it's also a lack of encouraging buying. I don't see eager beavers jumping in here, and that's a problem. But we're all waiting for kind of similar things. We're waiting for the corporation to speak. We know they're going to speak March 1 earnings. And so the Super Bowl will be had this weekend. There might be a bit of promotion for that. But March 1, it's the earnings. They have to bring out, and they will. They're going to do it. They're quite happy to do it. They're doing the conference call, the whole thing, and they're good at it. They're good at doing these conference calls. Unlike GameStop, that's not very good. These guys are very good at it. So we're all waiting now with, bated breath. Will a couple of analysts, is it possible that a couple of analysts might actually circumvent the earnings and come up with upgrades on the stock before they even announce their numbers because of just evidentiary activities that just indicate to them that this company is growing faster than even they had said 3 months ago. It happened last quarter. We'll see if it happens this quarter. Okay, GameStop 111.67. What a run we've had today. We opened this morning around 101.76. The low was $100.55 in the first 5-10 minutes. About an hour later, we finally began moving up. We were sitting at this 105, 104, 106 level, 103 level, and then it began to go. And it kind of reached about 106 for 107 around 11:19. Then it got to this 111, 10:11 range at around noon hour. Then it hit the high of the day of 117.67 at 115 or so today, and we've been coming off since then. Now we backed off first of all to about the 114 level. We got back to that high 114. Then we were down to 111.10. Now we're at 112.17. We're sort of a 10.11.7, 10.11.12, 110, 111, 112 in that range now for about the last 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So 4.28 million, a little better than normal. The high day 117, low 100. So we have had a $17 range today, low to high. But we had the high, and we are not yet really breaking up. But at this second, right now, it's 112.41. It looks a little better. It's looking just a little better here at 112.29. But the Dow and the markets in general, if the Dow's going to back off, if S&P is going to back off, if NASDAQ's going to back off in this last hour, this could go with it. We'll see. 112.32 on GameStop. Matterport, $8.50 a share. I think we're having one of the best days, technically speaking, in a long time. The stock opened low. It opened down at 778. It worked its way back to $8 just before 11 o'clock in the morning for the last time it didn't trade under 7 since 11 this morning. And it's just stepped up and backed off and stepped up and backed off and stepped up. It's now 850.52, the high of the day. 8.9 million volume. We're up 49 cents. Nothing to write home about except technically this is good. This is the chart right here. Look at this. This is the opening is right here. Meandered for about an hour and then up, down, up, down, up, down. Here we are. 50-cent gain, 850. Give me 5 days in a row like this, just as a starter. And we'll be back to like $11 real quick, and then we'll kind of talk. But at this point, that's what we got. Matterport, boy, I wonder. 852 right now, just popped again. Okay, ME 23andMe. We were down at 10:30 at the low of the day, which was 468. And I was so disappointed because the other day we were breaking $5, and here we were 468. But then the turnaround took place. And she hit the high of the day just around 12:40 today, 495, and it's now at 486. Was down to 475, now 486. It's still down 7 cents, but only down 7 cents on 1.4 million. And it looks like this stock wants to get back to break even and maybe challenge $5 again. Wouldn't that be nice? Come on and do it and break through ME. Spire is at 301. It was an accomplishment today when it broke $3. It started this morning at 280, went down to 278. Then it got to $3 around 11, 12 o'clock this morning. Got up to 311 for a while, around 1, 2 o'clock, and then we backed off. Now we've been flirting with 3 all last hour or so. 299, 301, $3. 686,000 volume. Where we at? We're up on the. We're 26 cents higher on the day. This is Spire, 301. So it's a good day. 26-cent gain, right around $3. ATIP 295. We have not gone positive yet. Not that I can tell. We were as low as 284 in the morning, the first 30 minutes. Then we got up to this maybe 285.90 range. Then we were hanging around 290 for a while. That was around 12:30 today. Then around 1 o'clock, we were at 293.94. Then we hit 94.95. We're now at 294.5 cents. We've only moved 10, 11 cents total all day. Volume 835,000, and we're just 1.5 pennies under break even. So we're finally, maybe we can somehow. Now the Dow's taken a shot higher. It's up 332 points. Just got a buy program in here. It just kicked in. Let me take a look at this. We're up 339 points. We were as low as, just before I came on the air, we were at 35,292. Now we're at 35,430. 138-point shot has come in here, and it is running up with a 344 gain right now. The Dow now is 30 points away from the high of the day. So it's just wiped out all the backing off it did, and it's now coming on big time. The reverse of the last 3 days in a row where we've had the last hour just be awful. But this last hour isn't over. We have 45 minutes to go, so there could be more shenanigans yet. GameStop 112.75, just a little better because of it. The Rocket Lab now 9.97, a little better, 3 cents from 10. SoFi 11.97, almost back to 12. 112.89 on GameStop, almost back to 113. Matterport 852, high of the day. ME 486, down 7 cents. Spire is now 301, up 2.5 cents, and or 26 cents. ATIP now is only down a penny at 295. Smart Rent, the next one, is 838, up 33 cents, and Cyxtera is up 40 to 1172, the high of the day, with a nice little shot at the end right there. You see that little lip there? Hang on, there it is. There, you see that little thing right there? Look at that. It's a little shot to 1172 on only 95,000 shares. We're now within $1.07 of the all-time high for Cyxtera. AMC's had an interesting day. AMC this morning was trading like 8 million shares. It was terrible. It's just really quiet. We're now up to 45 million shares of AMC. Something lit a fire under the stock, and it did some trading. It's now at 16.16, up $1.25. Not like an incredible move, but it's better. 16.16. Got as high as 1681 today. So there's a bit of volume coming in, but it's going to need days of this, and it's going to need more than 40 million a day to keep going. Okay, Robinhood down 66 cents to 13.25. Manic Vector's up $5 to 277.94. Home Depot popping up now 383. IBM is up a little bit on its last 15 minutes. Now only losing 40 cents. It's coming on. Microsoft is popping up. It's up $4. Apple is popping up to 174.98. We got Goldman Sachs was low. It was down in the red. It was down to 366.28, and it is now popped back to 369.40, a $3 pop back. Cisco up 25 cents on the day now, 55.42. That's got a bit of a pop to it. Facebook is still down 7.25. Amazon has a surge with a $70 gain. Tesla's got a surge higher, 15.86 pop. We're up 15.86. Google is popping up, down only 8.30. So all these stocks have turned around the other direction. Royal Caribbean holding at 397 gain now. A 397 gain on Royal Caribbean, 85.93. JP Morgan up 291 to 155.98 and climbing. Costco up 5.30. Walmart up 37 cents. Nvidia up 2.40. We've got American Airlines up 97 cents to 18.25. People hope they can fly again nicely. Netflix up 261 to 404. It just finally broke into the green now. DraftKings up 45 cents, only 21.95. Moderna still down 7.97. It did have a low of 147.50. It's now 152.30. So a $5 recovery almost on Moderna, and it's still down, however, $8. So not great. All right, back to the Dow. We're up 357 now at 35,448. That puts this Dow about 23 points off the high of the day. 23 points. A 375 gain on the Dow would give it a new high in the day. Can it do it is the question. Or is this just a quick run that is a little overcooked, and will we now get some selling coming in here? Or is this the first of several buy waves as we close out the day? We're going to find out in 42 minutes. That's how long it's going to take, because that's how far away we are from the close. Rocket Lab 997 up 40. SoFi 1197. These round numbers were just under these round numbers, 10 and $12 respectively. 112.14 on GameStop, 851 on Matterport, 486.5 on ME. Spire at 299.5 cents. Just under 3. ATIP 294.5 cents. Smart Rent 837 and Cyxtera 1172 up 40. There you have it. Those are the numbers. Some of you have been writing options all day today. Some of you wrote this morning, watched stocks go up. You wrote some more, and you're watching them closely. You all know you can do rollovers if ever you need to. And we're running. Just saw an article on Peloton. Laid off 2,500 employees and gave each one of them a one-year membership as a going-away present. I'm hoping some of you all took advantage of the nice pop Matterport just had. I sold some $10 covered calls for March 18 and got 75 cents and 80 cents for my 10 contracts. I hope it goes back down now. Farragon, read that too, Bob. What the face, man? Getting a one-year membership. Going to buy some puts on PLTN now, says Credit Savage. Also, seriously, who thinks PLTN is a good company? They're terrible, and tons of lawsuits, as well as a loss of billions, about to weigh heavy on the stock. Now this layoffs debacle. Yikes. Let's see. What else is going on? Nancy is saying, I dipped my toe in the options water today. I sold a 115 call on GameStop expiring Friday for $5.15. Just bought it back for $3.55. That was an easy $160. There you go, Nancy. Nicely done. Way to go today. I love that. That is fantastic. Can be done. Everyone can do it. We're at 112.44 on GameStop right now. Way to go, Nancy. That's fantastic. Bobby is saying, "Oh, you're hooked now, Nancy. You're done. You're done for it." Farragon, give me a few analysts, some Super Bowl tickets. Give me a few analysis, some Super Bowl tickets. Way to go, Nancy, says Bama Babe. Kent says, Nancy, that's nice. Dave, nice job, Nancy. Thanks, fellow simpletons. She's saying, a Frumbler, Nancy makes my 105 GameStop call that I bought in the same amount look bad. She's doing it right, though. Let's see. I don't think you bought the 105s. I think you sold them. You wrote them. You wrote the 105s, but we get it. Let's see. Uncle Bruce or anyone else, Splair TV wants to know. I have two positions now since 2 hours or so in Peloton. One's gained 11% of leverage. Do you think it's smart to hold another day? I mean, on Thursday there is inflation talk. Well, tonight they come up with their earnings after the bell tonight. So if you're holding it overnight, you're hoping that the stock will not get hammered too much if they announce some really ugly numbers, which I think they will. They've already replaced the CEO, and so the stock's at 37.22, up 747. Maybe at 40.35 earlier today, it's too much. Went too high too fast. Might be a good idea to sell it and maybe buy it back tomorrow, or maybe not, depending on how low it goes and what happens. I don't know. Mirko, I sold two Goldman Sachs $3.70s for this Friday, the second time today. Right on. Way to go. Let's see. LUV has been in a marching mood today. That would be what, Southwest Airlines, I think. Can somebody wake up SoFi, please? It's missing the train to Gainesville. It's missing the train ride to Gainesville. 11.97 on SoFi right now, up a quarter. 9.98 on Rocket Lab. 112.23 on GameStop. FX, I'm number 75. Thumbs up, Sprucey boy. Hello, Smith. Wrote some AMC when it hit 16.24. Nice going. Hitting that one at 16 to 18 at the moment. Okay. Let's go. I think Splair is saying, Malo, I think there's a bridge repair near $12 town, so probably SoFi train can't pass there right now. Larry Titus, hey everybody, I'm thumbs up number 112. Thanks, Larry. Well, welcome to the show, buddy. Nice to have you here. Thank you, all of you who are throwing thumbs ups our way. If you could hit the thumbs up button for us. We have 104 now. That would be terrific. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, all of you also. So many of you are celebrating your 3rd month, 8th month, 9 months, 11th month of being a member of this channel. Thank you, all of you, for doing that. Great to see your comments when you do hit those anniversary dates. That's fantastic. Welcome one, welcome all to the show and to the fun. Scott Coleman, as usual, as always, thank you so much for your donation on PayPal. That was terrific. Any of you interested in a one-on-one this weekend, let me know. I have a couple of spots left for Saturday, and I have a couple for Sunday. A couple are gone now. If you'd like to have a one-on-one session with me this weekend, let me know. Send me a private email, and we'll see if we can fit you in. Cost us $400 US for an hour. We can talk about your portfolio, your option writing ideas. If you want to get some advisory ideas, whatever, just let me know, and we'll let you know what slots are still available. Send me an email at brucefarmand@hotmail.com, and we'll see if we can set you up. Ori is here at number 114. Hi, Ori. Thank you for popping in as a thumbs upper. The Dow right now up 343. We're up 343 points. Not the high today, but close. Splair, and thanks, Uncle Bruce. Good hint with the earnings. Completely forgotten is that today is Tuesday, because I already picked my focus on Corsair Gaming, and others look at horrible reports. Pick nose, I doubled my Matterport position earlier at 787. Nice job. We're at 844 now on Matterport. Looking a lot better there. Spire holding at $3 again. We're back up. GameStop 112.28, SoFi 11.97, Rocket Lab at 9.99. Rocket Lab just at 10. What is up with SoFi not being able to break $12? Rodrigo wants to know. I wish I could tell you. Something tells me that when it does break, it'll really break, but we need a real push here. I can't say. We're up 345 points on the Dow, just hanging around the high today. Peloton is 37.06. It's backing off just ever so little as we come to the earnings report after hours today. We're going to find out what they have to say. we're expecting losses. We just don't know how bad. We're expecting, um, you know, momentum discussions. We're expecting a lot of things. And we're going to find out just what kind of shape, good or bad, the company really is in here. We'll find out after the close. Pickno says, I wrote a GameStop $100 call yesterday for January, February 11th. Yeah, that's my luck. I see what happens tomorrow. Well, it's a 111.93. We're not going anywhere. We got to 117, but we've backed off. And the Dow is near its high of the day, and this stock has not recovered. GameStop has not gone back to 117 just because the market is up again. It's still at 111, 112. So do not despair. Does anyone else follow MNTDT? It's my cyber sec stocks currently up 22% on some kind of news. No idea who that is. I have no idea what they do. Michael, maybe after the February 18th monthlies, it'll go. DQ, Pick Nose. Yeah, I wrote a bunch of 105s. And again, folks, 105s are only worth $6.68. That's all they're worth. And whatever the premium is will evaporate here. And the shares are backing off right now. We are giving up some ground. As the Dow is also backing off, we're up 330, but we've just given up 15 points on the Dow. We'll see how this close happens. 34 minutes to the close, and volatility is everywhere. Let's see the volatility factor and figure it out, see how it affects us. Peloton 37.03, looks like 37 is in jeopardy over there. VIX down 1.09, which is more positive. Russell is up 24.7 points, 1.23%. It is the winner today. The Dow is up 327, S&P up 30, NASDAQ up 137. The NASDAQ is up just under a percentage point. The Dow 0.93 of a point, and S&P is up 6.68, 2/3 of a percentage point, it looks like right now. Munamu is smiling. Drops. U.S. arrests couple for allegedly laundering $4.5 billion in Bitcoin. I think it's 3.6 something billion they recovered. Curious if it's, money recovered for victims. Wonder, it's somebody's money. DQ, looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. That's what it is there, DQ. What are you going to do? 112.02 on GameStop. We're up 336, 337 now on the Dow. And just seeing a headline, Vice President Harris's husband, Doug Emhoff, whisked out of a D.C. high school amid a bomb threat. Oh, how lovely. What lovely things are happening out there. Isn't that something? 331-point gain on the Dow right now. S&P is up 29, NASDAQ up 133, oil down 196 a barrel to 89.36. That's where we are there. And GameStop now 111.98, just breaking under 112 again. Still got a good day going, up 960 odd a share, looking okay. But we'll see what happens. DQ, my arms. Pickno says DQ, my arms are crossed. DQ, Larry is in DC. Coincidence or no? Larry, what are you up to over there? Are you behaving yourself? 326-point gain on the Dow, a little more of just a slight slippage, nothing serious. We're half an hour to go for the close. There does not seem to be a serious momentum thing happening at this second, but this can change at any time. We have a PF is saying you could always start eating your emotions in crayons. That's true. I can always do that. There's always crayons. Cheers, all of you from around the world. Thank you for joining me in this last hour. Another fun day on the markets. Lots going on. DQ says, Pick Nose, yep, patience and a plan, my friend. Patience and a plan. Peloton right now, 37.03. Holding a 728 gain, over 230 million volume today. There's that one. High of the day, $40.35. So it's backed off $3.32 from the high. The Dow right now is holding a gain here of 344 points. We just surged. We just popped up again on the Dow. The Dow is getting a bit of an up move yet again. We're up 344. The high of the day, 35,471. We're at 35,436. 35 points away from the high of the day on the Dow. And it looks like we might have another move. We'll see if this is for real or not, or does it have enough oomph. SoFi just touched 12 bucks. $12 on SoFi, up 27 cents. Now we're at 11.98. Rocket Lab 9.96, trying to get to 10. GameStop 112.25. Matterport 8.46, up 45 cents. ME at 484 and a half. Spire at 301. ATIP at 294 and a half. Smart Rent 834, up 30 cents, and Sextera 1170, up 38 cents. Those are the markets on some of our faves. Goldman is up $1.78, Apple up $2.72, Microsoft up $3.16, IBM down 55 cents, Home Depot up $4.17, Vanik up $4.76, Amazon up 64 bucks, Facebook down $6.60, Tesla up $15, Google down $6 at the moment as we continue to march into the last 29 minutes with a 346-point gain on the Dow Jones index. Okay, good day today if it can hold it. 29 minutes. We'll find out if it can do it. I do not know. What else? I'm sitting on my 105s for next week, says Coyote. Swinson Terry, Microsoft said to pursue deal for Mandiant. Bloomberg says MNDT. Cindy B, I bought the Peloton stock, sold $35 option, watched it take off, bought an in the money option. It went down, so I sold a call. Laugh out loud. What a web. Swinton, I like that news. Says Tim Swinton. Ben, Uncle Bruce, I was looking at the inverted yield curve only a few times in history. The 30-year yielded less from the 20-year, yielded less than the 20-year. What does it mean? I'm looking at the historical yields curve, not normal. I'm not a bond yield curve guy, analyst, theorist in this area, but generally speaking, the longer a bond, the longer a bond lives, the higher the interest rate you earn. It's like a GIC at the bank. If you give them money for 1 year, they'll give you this much interest. You give them money for 5 years locked in, they'll give you more interest per year. So give us your money for a longer period of time, we'll pay you more interest. Well, that's usually the same with bonds. But if a 30-year bond pays a lower interest rate than a 20-year bond, that's called an inverted bond curve. And that can spell trouble, or can spell uncertainty. It can spell a scenario where shorter rates not sure about shorter rates versus longer rates. This is where there's a divergence in the bond market, where some bond traders are buying up shorter term bonds and dumping longer term bonds because they're not sure how it's going. It means a lot of stuff. Larry, don't look at me. Work keeps me too busy to make bomb threats. Mike, ask the Salomon brothers. They know bonds. That's true. They do know bonds. The Salomon brothers know bonds. We're up now 379 points on the Dow, it would appear, and I think we're at the high of the day. We're now at the high of the day, up 378.9. The Rocket Lab is with the high of the day on the Dow. The Rocket Lab shares are $9.99. SoFi $12.02. GameStop $112.99. Let's call it $113. Matterport up to $8.49. ME still cannot go positive with the Dow up at the high of the day, up 385 now. ME is still down 6 cents, 487. Spire at 301 and a half pennies, up 26 and a half cents. ATIP is at 295, 296. Looks like it's about unchanged. Smart Rent 839, up 34 cents, and Sextera is at 1171, up 39 cents. AMC 1616, up $1.25. Robinhood down 64 cents. Vanik up 498, Home Depot up 435, IBM down 48 cents. Microsoft is up 349, Apple up 301, Goldman Sachs up 230, Cisco up 22. And so we have green, much more green than red for sure. And as I tell you, the Dow was up 380 points. It's now up 365. So Now we have a little sell wave coming in. We have a buy wave. Now we have a little sell wave. We have 25 minutes left to go. That much I can assure you is true. All righty. So you're saying there's a divergent in the force. Yes. Hi, this is Larry. I said bong. We good? Ben, the only matching curve was an '08. Just a heads up right there. And what was '08? Oops, the big sell-off. Yes, the financial crisis. But we'll see. We'll see here. The Dow now 375 gain, holding around this high level. Rocket Lab 997. SoFi 1202. GameStop 112.85, backing up just a bit. Matterport 846 and Spire 302, and we got Emmy at 486 and a half. So that's it. We're just kind of near the high, kind of getting to it, but not going much past it, but getting to it. And now we're up 367, so we're just below the high of the day. There you are. Any thoughts on Apple news that they will enable iPhones to accept credit card payments? Well, this is nothing really new, depending on what app you've had. If you had an app in the past, you could use your phone for this. Now Apple's doing this themselves through Apple Pay and stuff. Is it? Do you think it's possible that Apple might buy SoFi one day and buy the bank charter that way instead of getting one themselves? Do you think that might happen? I don't know. Beach Boy, sorry I'm late. I'm the 150th simpleton here. I'm reporting for duty. Welcome, sir. Your GameStop shares hit a high of 117.67 hours ago. Now they're at 112.76. The Dow has the culprit, moving up markets and feeding positive vibes out there. And I guess we're up 371 on the Dow. We were just a few minutes ago at brand new highs of 380 something, but we're very close to highs. GameStop 112.84 though, up 10.57. We'll see if it can hang on to these gains. We're down to 23 minutes, and the shenanigans could happen at any time. We know how markets are gyrating in the last half hour. Let's see what goes here. Apple Pay has run through Goldman, says DQ. Ben says, y'all should look at the ENPH premium at like GameStop. Nick is saying, I'm number 156, Bruce, and I'm here, buddy. Thanks, pal. Michael, SoFi fighting for $12. It is 1204 on SoFi right now, $9.95 on Rocket Lab, 112.58 on GameStop, Matterport 842, ME holding at 486.5. Spire hanging around 300. Now at 299. It was 302. Now 299. ATIP at 295.5. SmartRent 838 and Sextera 1164. The Dow now up 345 points. So we've given up some ground here, about 35 points or so. And GameStop now it's 112.39. That's backing up a little bit here. We'll see if this is a last 20-minute attack on the indexes or not. Rocket Lab 993, SoFi 1202. Okay, we're there, man. We're there. We're watching it all. I say, boy, we're watching it. Welcome one, welcome all to the last hour of the day. We're down to the 21-minute mark now, and we're watching how this market wants to work on it. Jennifer says, "Hi, Uncle Bruce. I sold a covered call on Peloton at 40 today. I took in $4.20 for March 18. Figured I'd sell before the earnings shenanigans." Nice job. Well done, Jennifer. I'm proud of you. That's very good. Right now, Peloton is sitting at 37.14, just kind of hanging around here. Was as high as 40, and we'll see how it goes. Headline says the amount of money to be wagered on the Super Bowl is expected to reach over $1 billion. Wow, that's amazing. Headline, budget shows a New York couple spent almost $30,000 on food last year, including $19,000 at restaurants, and Reddit is eating it up, apparently, says the headline. That's interesting. 30, that's $2,500 a month. about 80 something dollars a day for two people, 40 bucks a day for two. Yeah, if you're gonna buy food that is pre-made, you're gonna be spending that kind of money, yeah, or more for sure. Um, DQ is saying, "Hey, Uncle Bruce, since this comes up every so often, how do we play covered calls around earnings? For example, Cisco reports mid next week. Do we factor it in?" This is a tough one because I get asked this question also about dividends when dividends get paid. And sometimes that gets factored in if it's 25, 30 cents a share in dividends. But with earnings, that's hard to say because you know how it is with earnings. One company comes out with results that are just phenomenal. They're fantastic. But then they mention that the next quarter might be not so good and the stock drops 10%. So if you're a writer, you got to sit back and say, you know what, I'm a writer, let it go down. But if you're not a writer and you're just long the stock, you've got to expect whatever happens. If it goes down, it goes down. If it goes up, it goes up. I say that the reactions seem to be more violent on the downside than the upside. So I mean, if a stock goes up on you and you've written a call against it, after a few days it might calm down a bit, and then you're okay anyway. Or you do a rollover. So I wouldn't worry about it. Anyway, we're now at 375 on the Dow. We just popped here a moment ago. We were up to a gain of 395 on the Dow, and now we're shooting 381. So we're pushing the highs again on the Dow. The GameStop is climbing at 113.66, a little higher. SoFi is 1207. Look at that. 1208. Look at that. 1208 right now. Rocket Lab 998, just under 10. 113.80 on GameStop. Matterport 846. Was it 850 earlier today? ME is at 488, still down on the 489 and a half, down 3.5 cents. Go ME, go. Spire $3 unchanged, or flat even. We're up 25 cents at $3. ATIP is 296 and a half. We're up a half a penny on ATIP. Finally, we're up a half a penny on the day, finally. Smart Rent up 34 to 838, and Cyxtera is up 38 cents to 1170. And the Dow right now is up 392 points. We have 17 minutes to go. Is there going to be a last 15-minute shenanigans sell-off? That's the question. Bobby thinks that's kind of light, $1 billion for Super Bowl betting. He thinks that's kind of light. Chicago transit minority. CNBC may need to recheck their millennial budget numbers. And what is it? Bobby, 4.5 million. Oh, Bobby's talking about somebody wagering money. Rocket Lab 998. The Dow up 388. SoFi at 1208. GameStop 113.36. But Matterport's up 848. Lots of eights. Lots of eights going on here. Yeah. Okay. 392 gain on the Dow Jones as we're holding this gain. We're up 39 points on the S&P. We're up 177 on NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ is up 1.25%. The Dow's up 1.12, and S&P up 0.86. It's a good day all around. It's a good day. Doesn't look like there's trouble here. The VIX is down 1.21, which is nice because that's the fear index falling. That's good. Russell is up 1.3%, 26.8 points. So the markets are enjoying a relatively good one here, hanging around. Not they don't seem to be in trouble. But we'll watch this Dow rally to see if in the next 16 minutes we get any kind of shenanigans like we've had the last few days. We never know. GameStop 113.58, up 11.24. Okay. Matterport back to 850, up 48 cents. SoFi 12.10. Another pop there, 12.10. Okay, good stuff. We're now 368 on the Dow, down about 30 points in the last 2 minutes. Is this just a 30-point thing, or is it worse? We'll find out. We'll watch it. We'll watch it. Yeah, 362 now is the upside on the Dow now. 362 points has been the gain, okay? Eights everywhere, says Scott. What's all this green today, says Mama Babe. What's going on with all the green? Opportunities to take option positions, create option writing positions, bring some cash into your account, and get chintzy on giving it back. Ah, Nazareth is saying all this green makes me feel like an ex is trying to contact me. I just don't trust it. Well, we'll see. We'll find out. GameStop 113.46. The Dow still up 348, but we have given up about 50 points in the last 2 or 3 minutes. About 50 points. We have 15 minutes to go, and we've dropped 50 points on the Dow in the last few minutes. Is this serious, or is this just a little blip and then we take a shot higher through 400? What's going to happen? 343 gain on the Dow right now. 343 gain. Okay. Rocket Lab 996, SoFi 1207, GameStop 113.60, Matterport 848, and Spires at 299. All the stocks seem to be a little lower. They're all just a little lower in anticipation of maybe a weaker close. Is that going to happen? I don't know. We're up 359 now. We might be climbing again. We'll see. We'll see. 359 on the Dow, 362. We're climbing again. The Dow's climbing again. Daniel, I'm seeing Spire make some moves today. Any news? No. Don't speak too soon, says Joe. Nazareth, it's a trap, says DQ. Nick, Uncle Bruce, I shorted Peloton at 35.5. Am I in trouble? I don't know about you being in trouble because we're going to get these earnings after the bell, and we're dropping right now. We just cracked $37 to $36.87, and these earnings after the bell can't be good. I mean, they just can't be good. Are you able to buy back your stock, Nick? Are you able to buy stock in the aftermarket if you were able to? Because then I wouldn't worry about the short position at all, because in the aftermarket, you might get a real deal. I'm kind of curious if you're allowed to get stock in the aftermarket. Mr. E, when would you start writing Matterport calls again? Mr. Bruce. Matterport calls. I kind of want to know in the next few days, are we going to stabilize into the $9 and $10 neighborhood? If we get that, then 12.50s might be in play. We get $11 or $12, maybe 15s, but you got to be careful because Matterport has this ability to just take a shot at any time, like a $2-4 shot every day, and you just never know. The Dow right now is up 373. We're not rocketing higher. We're looking good, but we're not like adding 20 points upside every 5 seconds. Watching this close, we have 12 minutes to go on the bell before the bell goes. Rocket Lab 998, SoFi 1209, make it 1210 on SoFi. 114.38 on GameStop, a little better. Aaron, I wrote a 105 call on GameStop before it popped all day. I've been like, go GameStop, no GameStop. Yeah, let it go. Hey, you're richer. It goes higher. You're all richer. You can always roll over. We have no worries. Let it go higher. Let's deal with $130 GameStop instead of $90 GameStop. I'd rather do that. Or better. Hey, well, let's make it happen. Come on, SoFi, shorter. Do your money spending thing. SoFi 1210 right now. Ben is saying in Merrill Lynch you can cover shorts by the close. You can't sell to open. First thing in the morning, Nick, I think you'll be okay. Ben, in after hours, interesting. Where are we now with Peloton? Peloton right now is at 37.12. It's gone back over 37 again. But there's all kinds of speculation on it. That is for sure. The aftermarket will probably be rather entertaining. Russell holding a 31-point gain, 1.5%. Very good. The Dow's up 366 right now. That's where we're at on these markets. All right. Mr. Seneca, I wrote 3 calls on GameStop today. Near the peak. Bruce, can you tell it to tank just long enough for my stink bids to hit and buy them back, please? And thank you. I'll see what I can do, Mr. Seneca. Hello, Smith. That's the beauty of writing calls. You make money if the stock goes up or if the stocks go down, and it can be done. Exactly correct. GameStop 114.25. The Dow 366 is the gain here. We're at 10 minutes to go now on the day. We got S&P up 37. We got NASDAQ up 172. The NASDAQ is up 1.23%. The Dow up 1.08, and S&P up 0.81. So we're watching these markets closely to see how they want to run. Obama, baby. Yeah, I wrote 110 covered calls on GameStop expiring Feb 18. I am not worried about this at all. There you have it. That's the attitude right there, Obama, baby. You got it. Come on, SoFi, just go up 100% and I'll be happy, says Testy Donkey. Not a bad request. 12.10 on SoFi. Rocket Lab, 9.96 right now. Alrighty, let's go, baby. Let's go. 114.30 on GameStop, 367 gain on the Dow. Where Spire is holding at 3. We're down 5 cents on ME. We're down 1.5 again, 1.5 pennies on ATIP. Smart Rent at 8.40, up 35. Sextera up 33 cents to 11.64. AMC is 16.32, up 141. Robinhood down 65 cents. Vanik up 5.21. Home Depot is up 4.24. IBM down 38. Microsoft up 2.98. Apple up 2.70. They're backed off a little. Goldman up 194, backing off just a bit. We're up 17 on Cisco, down about 8 cents from the earlier print. We're down 5.57 on Facebook, a little better than before. Amazon is up 63, Tesla up $10, Google's up 17 cents. We're not going anywhere on Google today. And that Dow now, 356 is the gain on the Dow. A little lower. Now 364, a little higher. There you go. Okay. Daniel, I picked up some more ATIP today. Looks like earnings are next week. Fingers crossed for good news. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll. SoFi 12.12. GameStop 114.20. 114.40 on GameStop. Matterport 8.49. Testy Donkey. Michael, got to start somewhere. Got to go past 100% to get to 300%, says Testy Donkey. Michael is saying that is true. Peloton right now, 37.01.02 now, 02, 37.02 on Peloton. The Dow up 376 at the moment, now up 378. SoFi 12.14, a little stronger, just a little stronger, 12.14 on SoFi. The high today, the volume today on SoFi, 31.1 million. This is the high of the day, 12.14. This is the best level with 7 minutes to go right now, up 41 cents. Go SoFi. Rocket Lab, 9.99, up 42 cents, trying to break 10 again. GameStop, 114.45. The Dow up 386. Looking good. Looking okay. Splayer, my Daegu was sitting on my phone and holding my new Corsair stocks, another dollar in gains up. Okay, SoFi testing the highs, says Fergan. Yep, 12.14. Nick, yes, I'll be able to buy it in the aftermarket. There you go, Nick. So that could be your ace in the hole. You might, see how the earnings come out, see the initial reaction of the stock, put in a stink bid, super cheap once you see the first trades. Because, it can drop $2 in one transaction. And so you put in a stink bid way down there at not a round number. So, 32.01, 33.11, not a round number. Always a dumb little 1 penny higher than a round number way down there. Who knows if you get hit? Anyway, there it is. That's the possibility. We got a 387 gain on the Dow. GameStop 115.18, just popped up a little bit. SoFi 12.13. Rocket Lab is $10. Matterport is 8.48. ME is 4.88. Spire is $3. ATIP 293.5. Smart Rent 8.46 to 11.64. The Dow now climbing big time, up 425 now. There's a big buy surge with 5 minutes to go coming into the Dow tonight, as opposed to the sell surges we were watching earlier. Remember last night with 4 minutes to go, we were down 84 points and we went up a point on the day. We had like an 85-point move at the bell last night. We're now up 440 on the Dow. So we've just climbed 60 points in a minute on the Dow Jones. GameStop 115.27, a little better. SoFi 12.14. Rocket Lab 10.04. How about that? Rocket Lab 8.50 on Matterport. A nice round number. Spire $3. 4.89 on ME, going for 4.90. 293 on ATIP, 840 Smart Rent, 1166 on Sextero, 1639 on AMC now. Trying to get a little higher here. 449 gain on the Dow now. Rocking higher big time with 4 minutes to go. 449 gain on the Dow. Bruce, tell ATIP to go up, please. Uncle Bruce earning already out on Peloton, right? I think isn't it after the bell tonight? I thought it was after the bell. Would it be right to say the holiday season stocks tend to take a dip and the award season stocks to take higher due to the earnings? Don't know about that, Testy. Yippee-ki, I don't know. Smash that like button, says Testy Donkey. Cindy, big buy candle on Peloton. 439 gain on the Dow. Bobby, quick change in the batteries to sell computer there. 5 minutes left. Peloton, 37.42 right now. Earnings, I think, come out after the bell. I thought that was the deal. Isn't that correct, everybody? Isn't it when it happened? Or was it this morning? The earnings, they were this morning. Oh, I apologize. They were this morning. So we don't expect much in the aftermarket. After all, see how much attention I pay to Peloton? Not a lot. Who was out this morning? Interesting. The Dow up 420 now. And Rocket Lab at 10.03. SoFi 12.14. GameStop 115.11 with 3 minutes to go. And Matterport 850, ME 489.5, Spire $3.50 a penny, ATIP 293.5, Smart Rent 841 now, and 1166 on Sextero, so a little better right here. So I think 5 p.m. No, apparently Jennifer, they came out this morning, and that was the deal. Okay, 115.28 on GameStop. Okay. The Dow holding a 416 gain with 3 minutes to go. It reached a 450 point gain, I believe it was. 35,507 now. We were at 544. We were 34 points higher. That was 450 points. We're at now 414 for the gain at this moment in time, but that is a very strong day for the Dow. The 1.2%. Market's happy with that. And let's see. Data was released this morning. The call is tonight. Okay, that's interesting. The call is tonight. Okay, so Peloton will have their phone call. 12.14 on SoFi, 10.04 on Rocket Lab. We're up 4.06. Now we're only up 3.95 on the Dow with 2 minutes to go. So we were up 4.50. Now we're up 3.95. A little bit of selling coming in late. I don't know if it's a sell program, if it's just people taking profits. 388 gain on the Dow now, another 10 points down. 115.35 on GameStop. Okay. The Dow up 377 and 1 minute to go. The Dow's up 377 with a minute to go. Lots of shenanigans in the last 5 minutes today. Again, 5-10 minutes. Lots going on. 376 gain on the Dow. Rocket Lab 10.01. SoFi 12.12. GameStop 115.23. Okay. Coming into the last seconds of our day. Oh man. What is going to be the final? Rocket Lab 10.01. SoFi 12.14. The Dow up 383. Climbing again. The final shenanigans as we go through the end of it. 372 on the Dow. Rocket Lab, $10 even. 372 on the Dow right now. Larry has rung the bells. It's over. 364 on the Dow, another dip from what I can see. We'll see if that corrects or adjusts or not. 364 on the Dow at the moment. Thank you, Larry, for that. Rocket Lab, $10. SoFi, $12.14. GameStop, $115.61. Matterport 846. Peloton at 37.28 is the final count, and now we're watching for after hours shenanigans there. We'll find out what that's all about. Why does GameStop hate me? Asks Coyote. Joe, CMG after the bell. CMG. Let's see here. 115.61 on GameStop. 372 on the Dow. Looks like the final gain on the day. 1001 on Rocket Lab. 1213 on SoFi. 846 on Matterport. 488 on ME. 301 on Spire. 293 on ATIP. Smart Rent. 841. Sixtera 1165. AMC 1644. Robinhood 1338 with a little surge at the end. Vanik 278.55. Home Depot 361.57. IBM 137.03. Microsoft 304.56. Apple at 174.83. And Goldman Sachs 370.08. Cisco gained 17 at 55.34. Facebook 220 down 473. Amazon at $3,228 up 69. Tesla $922 up 14. Google up 550 to 2784. Royal Caribbean up 436 to 8632. Crazy, man. Insane. There it is. I'm exhausted, says Cindy. Another hard day of the office here. Another hard day at the office for all of us. Rocket Lab in the after hours, 985 down 16 cents. SoFi in the after hours, 1210 down 3. GameStop after hours, 115.50 down 11. Watching Matterport after hours, 844 down 2. Oh, ME on the after hours, 488 unchanged. Spire 301 unchanged. ATIP no trades yet. Smart Rent 843 up 2. Sixtera 1165 no change. Not a lot happening in the after hours. Not that much. What a day. What a day today is right. What a day is right. Well, the green beats the reds today, says Bobby. Insane in the membrane. Yes, it is. Well, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Overnight, let's see how Asia does, Europe does. What is Russia doing in the Ukraine? So much to watch and wonder about as we go through another day. And we'll find out what the market pundits will talk about. We'll see how the pre-markets react. 37.50 on Peloton, just up 23 cents in the aftermarket, 1.6 million. We're not going anywhere here. We did hit 40.35 on the high today, but that was way back just after 12:30 today. So that's a long time ago. The Dow looks like it gained 371 points when it was finally all said and done. VIX was down 1.37 points, so that's 21.49 on the VIX. Positive, and we had a 1.2% gain on NASDAQ, up 1% gain on Dow, and 0.8 on S&P, and the Russell 2000 gained 1.65 today. And that's the latest over there, kids, on this market. And thumbs ups. How many thumbs ups have we got here? Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs ups that you've given me today. 189 right here, only 11 away from 200. Just saw number 190 come through the front door. Thank you all for these thumbs ups. Appreciate them. They add up, and we appreciate it. Keep them coming. Hit that thumbs up button for us, and let's get to 200. We had 7 to go to make it. 193 are in the house. Thank you all, and appreciate the 193 thumbs ups now. 198. Wow, we're only 2 away. Thank you. Here we go. We're going to hit 200. 199 just came in. Beautiful, beautiful. And bingo, bango, bongo. I think it's going to happen here any moment. 200 thumbs ups are on the edge of greatness. There they are. 202. Thank you all. 37.40 on Peloton right now is what I see. 4.8 million volume on GameStop today. Yeah. Facebook finishes at a 52-week low below pre-pandemic levels. 2 years of gains wiped out in 3 trading days, says Joe. That is crazy. ME February the 10th, says Bobby. That's when earnings come out for ME. I'm not sure when do the earnings come out for GameStop. Are those like March 8th or 15th or something like that? I can't remember what that date was for GameStop earnings, but they were coming up. 115.61 is what I show GameStop now in the after hours. 114.64 on GameStop. 114.64 down 97 cents on GameStop. Final close on GameStop 115.61 today. 114.64 on GameStop. Bobby says estimated March 22nd on my system for GameStop earnings, apparently. Okay, we'll watch for that. Rocket Lab 985 down 16 cents. SoFi 1212 down a penny. Matterport 847 up a penny in the aftermarket. ME 488 no change. Spire 301 no change. ATIP no transactions at all. Smart Rent 843 up 2 cents. Sextera unchanged in the aftermarket. That's where we have it there, guys. That's the dealio. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate it. Interesting day today with lots of gyrations. We're going to find out tomorrow how we do. We'll see if the GameStop wants to hold around here or wants to give up a little bit of ground to start the morning, or does it want to go higher? We'll play it any way GameStop wants to play it. We're here to more than accommodate the players and the gamblers in the GameStop world. We'll do the same with Goldman and Apple and all the other stocks that we watch to trade, all of our former SPACs. Join me tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning for the regular scheduled show. And if you're a Gold Bagel member, join me in the for the pre-show where I go over today's trades that you should be looking at conducting and look into. We'll talk to you about some trades you may want to work on before we get started tomorrow morning. Thank you, all of you, for being here, and hope you had fun. Nice to see our stocks popping up a little bit here and there. It's kind of a nice, refreshing change. Rocket Lab up 44, SoFi up 41, GameStop up 13.20, Matterport up 45, ME down a nickel, Spire up 26. That was nice. ATIP down 3, Smart Rent up 36, and Sixtera up 33. So lots of green today. Let's see how it runs, and we'll see what we can do. Okay. Thank you all. Take care. Have a good evening, and we will see you folks tomorrow at 8:30 and prior to 8:30 for the alert. Okay. Take care all. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.